Hi, my name is Angelique Saucetta, and I teach sixth grade science here at Harris Middle School. So I wanted to go over the setup of my Google Classroom and a little bit about our grading for our sixth grade science class. So for the grading, we have the daily work is 80% of the grade, and our assessments are 20%. So that daily work that the students are doing with us during class makes up the majority of their grade. So it's really important that they're staying on task while they're in class with us. All of their work can be accessed through the Google Classroom. So when you get to a Google Classroom, it will look like this. It begins with a stream, which will tell you any important announcements. Right now, it just has our instructions to get on Zoom, our online expectations, and our new bell schedule, AB. If you flip over to classwork, this is where you can find all the assignments, and I have them sorted by week. So right now we're on week 3, and our live Zoom for today is September 3rd. So on September 3rd, they would come in here and they would click on the live Zoom link, and then this will tell them what we're learning about today, and it will have all the assignments and materials they need already attached to that live Zoom. While the students are on live Zoom with me, they're given independent time to complete all of their work as I monitor them and I check their work to make sure that they're actively on task. They are expected to turn in their assignment before they leave my live Zoom. That way they don't have any homework or asynchronous work to do. The only time that your child will have asynchronous work or homework is if they did not complete the work during the live Zoom. Now, if your student needs extra time or extra assistance, I have office hours from 2 to 4, and I'm happy to work with any of the students who need that extra assistance on their assignments, and so we can get it in on time. So I want you to notice that the live Zoom 903, it's dated 903, that's the day that we're going to do the live Zoom, but the due date is not until September 7th. So this gives time for my students who need extra time or my asynchronous learners who are going to take a little bit longer to get it turned in, just so we don't get confused about the dates. Now, after we finish a live Zoom, like last class, we did a scientific method lesson on September 1st. So what I will do after we finish the lesson is I'll go back to that assignment and I'll add a recording of myself going over the instructions and the topic of the day. So now you'll see it's a scientific method recorded 901. And so at the end of today's lesson, live Zoom 903, I'll change this and I'll add the recording to it so that my asynchronous students and the absent students can come and finish the assignment that they missed. Now, one thing I want to clarify is that the grades are not going to be able to be seen here on Google Classroom. I don't use Google Classroom as a grade book. We use our Skyward. So if you need to check your students' grades, you can go to the Northeast Independent School District webpage and click on Skyward Family Access. This is also where your student can access their Launchpad. Once they get to their Launchpad, your student has a lot of resources that both you and your child should be aware of, such as the Google folder, which lets them email us through Gmail. It has their Google Drive and their Google Classroom. And then most important, it has Skyward so that they can check their own grades and check their schedule, which is very important for our students to be going on at least once a week and checking their grades because we're putting in grades every week. So if you have any questions about how your students' performance is, or if you have any question about the setup of my classroom, then feel free to either email me at asauce1@neisd.net, or you can set up an appointment and we can have a live Zoom together and we can talk it out. So thank you for checking in and you have a great day.